Today we're talking about something every parent, teacher, and school leader should know. Even in some of the world's top education systems, students are being left behind. Not because they can't learn, but because of how teaching and learning are structured. A recent report highlighted by the BBC reveals a disturbing trend in schools, and it points to a challenge many education systems share. According to the report, inspectors found that many children are being failed by inconsistent teaching standards, especially when it comes to foundational skills like reading, writing, and basic comprehension. The findings showed teaching quality varies widely from classroom to classroom. Some teachers are underprepared to teach essential skills. Schools often lack effective ways to evaluate their own teaching. Learning gaps go unnoticed and unresolved until it's too late. Students aren't necessarily struggling because they're not capable. They're struggling because the system isn't catching the problem early enough. This isn't just a collection of numbers. It reveals a deeper truth about how progress is measured in education. In many schools, students advance because they have spent a year in class, finished the lessons, passed the term. But the real question is, did they master the material or just complete the requirements? In classrooms where teaching standards vary, students may be moving forward without real understanding. A learner who can't read fluently may still move to the next level, not because mastery happened, but because time passed. When that happens, gaps stack up, confidence drops, future learning becomes harder, and the system often doesn't see it until it's already a serious problem. What this shows is simple. Strong intentions alone aren't enough. Good intentions don't guarantee good outcomes. Even with policies, funding, and effort, progress can stall if learning is not built around mastery. This is not just one country's issue. Across many education systems, the same reality appears. Completion doesn't always equal learning. If students are pushed forward based on time, not understanding, gaps multiply. And those gaps don't just affect scores, they affect confidence, opportunity, and long-term success. So if the problem isn't access, and it isn't time in the classroom, what should learning be based on? Mastery. True learning means a student demonstrates understanding, can apply concepts, can recall and use knowledge independently, not just finishes the lesson. That's where mastery-based learning comes in, and where Goals is built differently. Goals is a self-paced, mastery-focused learning system supported by AI. Instead of measuring progress by seat time or completion, Goals measures progress by understanding. Students can replay lessons until they master concepts, learn at their own pace. Get A, I support when topics are difficult, move forward only when they are ready. Learning shifts from just finishing to actually understanding. If education is meant to prepare students for life, then mastery must matter more than completion. Because learning that isn't remembered, understood, or applied isn't real learning at all. The future of education doesn't belong to schedules. It belongs to mastery.